Peace and blessings to the chosen. Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the Akim pushing his truth, sincerity, and charity, risking their lives and freedom to do so. I am the brother Yalad, responding to this quote by Seneca, and it reads, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." And just want to touch on that and how the Spirit got me doing a pistol on it, a video on it. And 1 Timothy 6:10, "For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some covet after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows." And it'll pierce you through with sorrows. It'll put you in tough predicaments, because the love of money, it has no boundaries, no standards. You can cross the line. You will cross the line. You'll commit murder for the sake of money. And a woman you're with will leave you for another man with a bigger bag than you. And you chasing the bag, and you'll do almost anything and everything. And the love of the money, that is a poor mentality. Now consider Lot, who was a rich man and forsook his riches. And he had an understanding. He had a vision that he could get this all back. He doesn't, he left that place because the Spirit was dealing with him. The Most High had it to where Lot understood that. Lot was vexed every day where he was. Even though he was rich, a well-to-do, he left that behind, because in his mentality, he was rich too. But a person that's in a poor mind state wouldn't want to leave a situation where your house is literally burning. Like, leave. You can replace this stuff. Don't you trying to carry all your favorite jewelry with you? Like, leave that stuff. Like, and that's the situation of a similitude to what happened with Lot and why he didn't look back. All of that stuff is replaceable, right? 1 John 2:15, "Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world." And that pride of life is close, not exactly, but close to the love of money, because it's not exactly it, but you're putting up a facade, you're putting up a charade. Like a lot of people on social media pretending to live a particular life that they're not really doing it. And behind closed doors, they really not content with who they are inside. The pride of life will have you keeping up with the Joneses, trying to get something, trying to get to the bag, or trying to get this because they got it, or trying to get it because they don't have it and you want to be the first one with it. And it's like one of these songs I really like is it's titled "Express Yourself," and it said some people want everything, other people don't, but everything don't mean a thing if it ain't the thing you want. And you could play that back, but the whole point is that if it's not what you want, why you trying to keep up with the Joneses? Why you trying to do what anybody else say or want you to do? You got to be your own person. And you don't have to follow the ways of this world to keep up with the Joneses, to be like this person or that person. And this is what what it'll do to you in the piercing of sorrows. Ecclesiastes 5:12, "The sleep of a laboring man is sweet, whether he eat little or much, but the abundance of the rich will not suffer him to sleep." And that word "suffer" goes into let. So you got rich men that lose sleep, man. And it's a thing I noticed. I'm just going to say this as a man, not doctrine, but a thing that I noticed a lot of poor people, from what I've noticed, are happy compared to a lot of wealthy people that are miserable. And that is a thing that kind of is like confounding, but the Most High, he make it he take the small things to confound you. I'm roughly paraphrasing the scripture that talks about how he choose a thing to confound the wise, or but that's the thing that's like you wouldn't think is normal. You would think somebody got an overabundance that it would make them happy. But what the world say? More money, more problems. It is some of a truth to that saying, right? And Jeremiah 17:9. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Yeah. So that's the heart is your mind, and your mind can play tricks on you, and it definitely will if you got the demons of the pride of life and the demons of chase the bag and the love of money. It definitely will. But those were the main subjects I touched on. I really just wanted to go and go in on that point. It's 4 precepts that I had on that. And yeah, man, it's spiritually a rich mentality to not care about the stuff that's replaceable, man. To come to peace with yourself within on certain things and deal, and endure, rather than being insatiable, right? I don't even know how to say it, but I'll just end it there. Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the elders and apostles, a great millstone. Once again, salutations to the Akim, pushing this truth with sincerity and charity. I'm the brother Yalad, signing out. I want to say Shalom, Kwame Asherallah, and Abba Ball.